what do puppies have in common with your favorite snack? Well, keep watching and you're gonna find out. Today's video is all about some fun facts you might not know about puppies. And at the very least, you're gonna rock it the next time you're at a trivia competition. Now, you're gonna learn a lot about your puppy too, so let's dig in. All right, fun fact number 1. Have you heard that dogs age 7 years for every 1 calendar year? Well, it's not quite like that. You have to do a little bit more math to figure out the relative human age of your dog. The American Veterinary Medical Association shares that 15 human years equals the first year of a medium-sized dog's life. Year 2 for a dog equals about 9 years for a human. And after that, each human year would be approximately 5 years for a dog. But even more complicated than that is that some dog breeds age differently, with giant breed dogs often developmentally younger than their physical age. Researchers believe that giant breeds, like my Great Dane Harper, are not actually adults until they're about 2 years of age. Breeds and their unique development is a super interesting topic, and I encourage you to research more about your particular breed. I've covered a few breeds on this channel, including Beagles and German Shepherds and Retrievers, so if you want to take a look at those, go over there and get started. All right, number 2, let's talk about a dog's sense of smell. Now, I know that it's far superior than ours, but it's actually a little bit more complicated than that. It's not only that the sense of smell is greater, but in addition to that, the part of the brain that is dedicated to processing smells is 40 times larger than in humans. Dogs simply get way more information about what they're smelling than we do. And this is probably why you feel frustrated when you're trying to walk your dog and all he wants to do is sniff. But he's acting like you do when you read a really interesting article. You're getting tons of great information and you don't want to be pulled away. Dogs also have something called neophilia, which means they are attracted to new and interesting odors. That's why we are always encouraging you to add novelty to your dog's life with new smells and locations for where you go for walks. Now, in that Beagle video I mentioned earlier, I showed you how our other trainer on our team, KD, loves to let her Beagle sniff her when she comes home from the grocery store, or when she cleans out her closet. Number 3, here's another nerdy dog training word for you: contra freeloaders. It's kind of like it sounds. Dogs don't always enjoy getting things for free. They often like to work for their meals in the form of training, hunting, foraging, scavenging, solving puzzles, and more. If your dog has ever turned up his nose at a bowl of food, you might find that same food is way more interesting when you put it in a head of lettuce, or wrap it up in some paper or some cardboard, or hide it in the living room. Think of the things your dog loves to do naturally and try to incorporate that into his feeding routine. Dogs also get a thing called whisker fatigue from their whiskers hitting the sides of the bowl. So watch for that too and try feeding him in new and different ways. Number 4, let's talk about moonwalking. Wait, what? Hear me out on this one. Have you seen those adorable little moonwalks that puppies do when they go to the bathroom? It looks like they're wiping their feet, or they're trying to walk backwards. Or some people think that their dog is marking. It's not wiping or marking. It's really that the dog is just leaving some scent behind, since dogs have enrichment glands in their paw pads and their noses. This is also why you might see a dog enjoying digging. Not only are they getting that really interesting scent, but they're also wiping their paws as this instinctual way of leaving a scent behind. Now, if your dog is a digger, consider making a dig pit for him, or getting him a digging toy like the iDig. Number 5, and while we're on the subject of those adorable puppy paws, have you ever smelled corn chips when snuggling with your puppy? Social media calls these Fritos feet. Now, bacteria and fungi actually live on the skin. When in balance, perfectly healthy and normal. The Fritos feet phenomena is from a bacteria that can give off a yeasty odor that smells similar to corn chips. Now, this smell doesn't mean that your dog has a bacterial or a fungal infection. Signs of unhealthy feet include bumps, redness, and swelling, or a change in your dog's behavior, such as limping or excessive licking. I can see it now. Dog owners everywhere are now going to be smelling their dog's feet for Fritos. Number 6, did you know that dogs are diurnal? Wait, what? Dogs are diurnal, which means they're mostly awake at dawn and dusk. So if you find that your dog is playful in the morning and then settles down for a long snooze, that's totally normal. Then you'll find the evening time is a period of maybe mostly awake and active behavior for your dog. This works okay if you work and you have to leave your dog home during the day while you work. Just check out this video for some good tips on how to make sure his needs are met before you go and when you come home. Now, when puppies are young, their wake windows are shorter and their naps are a bit shorter, but as they grow and as you train them to rest and relax, this gets better. Number 7, who doesn't love puppy fur? Now, I'm sure you just love petting that adorable soft silky coat. Well, enjoy it while you can, because the puppy's coat is actually going to change entirely to an adult coat. It might even change color. Usually, puppies get their adult coat at around 6 months of age. Now, the puppy coat on some breeds will not shed well, and it becomes entangled in the adult coat if not brushed on a regular basis. Now, if you need help with brushing your puppy, just comment below and we will share a video that will guide you. Oh, and you doodle owners, I hope you're working on this, because mats in the fur are common and they're uncomfortable for the dog. You're gonna actually see more unwanted behavior if the dog is uncomfortable from these mats pulling on the skin. Now, before I continue with these awesome facts, it's also a fact that we work really hard on these videos for you each week. And if you want to show us some love, please subscribe to the channel, share this video with a friend, or give the team a super thanks. We love working hard for you, and we love knowing that you appreciate it. Now, my next couple of facts are about myths that you might have heard about puppies. This leads us to number 8. That dominance theory that's all about dogs needing a leader and you being dominant? No, that's not a thing. I know, you've heard it so much that it surely must be true, right? Yeah, but the guy that actually studied the behavior of wolves has publicly stated that his research does not apply to dogs. Dogs respond to positive reinforcement, teaching them in a way that they understand and that builds trust. Now, they rely on you to teach them what you want them to do. It's not complicated, and it's not about dominance. Number 9, here's another myth. Dogs love other dogs. Okay, well now of course, some dogs really do enjoy playing with other dogs, but some do not. Just like people, they have unique personalities and preferences. Now, you can positively socialize your dog with other dogs when they're young and see if they are a fan of other canines, but it's not a guarantee. Now, I can also tell you that your senior dog will not likely become BFFs with your new puppy. So please don't make these assumptions without doing some trial play dates with your puppy and other dogs. It's okay if your dog is more of a human companionship kind of dog. After all, some people are more of a dog companionship type of people. Am I right? Now, the next fun fact is about stubborn, jealous, and guilty puppies. Also, nope, and nobody nope. Now, I know social media will have you believing that your puppy feels guilty for digging in the trash, and his leash skills are showing you how stubborn he is. But I'm here to tell you that you're misinterpreting your dog's behavior in a big way. Dogs don't have the cognitive ability to feel those kinds of emotions. Those feelings are much more complex. Now, dogs think much more simply, and they behave in a way that comes just naturally for them, and in a way that's been reinforced. And this guilty look? It's not guilt or shame. It's actually the dog reacting to the human's body language and tone of voice. The dog is saying, I mean no harm. I'm not here to have a conflict with you. I guarantee you that the dog is not thinking, sorry for chewing your shoes. To the dog, there's just nothing wrong with chewing up the shoes. I know that's a hard one to wrap your head around, but I promise you, it's the truth. The students in my online course tell me that the lesson on body language and canine communication is absolutely one of their favorites. And if you love this fun fact, you're gonna love that lesson too. Now, you can find that lesson in our 30-Day to Puppy Perfection program. The link is below. Now, I bet you're wondering, well, what if my dog doesn't listen to me when I tell them to stop chewing on the shoe? I've got you covered in this video all about what to do when your puppy won't listen to you. All right, in the comments below, let me know any fun facts you think are true, and I'll let you know if they're fact or fiction. This is Michele Lennon, your puppy expert and certified dog trainer, signing off for today.